Here's a statement that I'm sure many people can relate with, and that is, life is busy. In the last few years, people are taking on more and more challenges, be it their job, part of a side hustle, or something they're passionate about. And if that sounds like you, you know that there is a need to be flexible and find ways to make things work for you. Life asks a lot of you, and you have to be a lot of things to a lot of people. And the same can be said about your PC. You need a device that is flexible enough to support you in your day-to-day life with all the different things you need to do. So, if this sounds like you and you need a device to help you with your day-to-day needs, why should you choose a Windows 11 device? Let's find out, shall we? Hi everyone, my name is Aina and I'm the Master Trainer here in the Nordics working with Microsoft. Today I want to tell you about the Windows Performance Collection and why a device from that collection might be just what you need to do, whatever it is you need to do when it comes to productivity. There are 4 Windows collections we like to talk about: light use, everyday, performance and high performance. Light use is for browsing, streaming and early learning. The performance collections is more for demanding work and education use, especially if productivity apps are part of your daily grind. And high performance is for professional use, like video editing or animation, as well as high-end PC gaming. So, what is performance collection for? If you're looking at a performance PC, you're looking to collaborate on work tasks, do a little bit of creation, and use it for entertainment. To put it simply, you're looking to create, work and play. We're talking emails, Word documents, Excel, spreadsheets, multiple browser tabs and streaming services. Even a bit of a light editing for social media videos. It needs to feel simple while having the power to get things done. Now, of course, you could get the most powerful device possible from the high performance collection. But they are in the top tier of the laptop pricing, and unless you're using the device for professional creative applications or playing graphically demanding games, you might not need that kind of power. And that's where the Performance Collection comes in. It's a collection of Windows devices that are designed for productivity. They're for professionals, enthusiasts and higher education students that need a higher specs PC to stay organized across work, creation and casual cloud gameplay. They are for individual users who are on the go with a price range between €7.99 to €10.99. Right now we're going to take a look at the 3 Windows 11 laptops that we think fit the description, starting with the Surface Laptop 5. The Surface Laptop 5 is a laptop designed by Microsoft. So right out of the gate, you have that connection of hardware and software. Microsoft Surface devices are designed to showcase the best of what Windows 11 has to offer, so it's a good place to start. As for the Surface Laptop 5 itself, you can get it into 2 different sizes, a 13.5-inch version and a 15-inch version. Today, we focus on the 13.5-inch version. That size starts from an MSRP of €999, and with that base price get you a 12th Gen Intel Core i5, 8GB of RAM, 256GB of SSD storage and an Intel Evo certified. That model also comes in a platinum with a gorgeous Alcantara material on the keyboard. Fun fact, the Alcantara used on the Surface Laptop 5 is a carbon neutral material, so it looks great and is good for the planet. Nice! You can also go further up in the spec sheet with this laptop, which gives you more power and more color options as well as a metal keyboard option instead of Alcantara if you prefer. Let's slightly take a bit out of the way. So, what makes the Surface Laptop 5 a great choice for productivity? Put simply, the Surface Laptop 5 is light, fast and professional. This device gives you an amazing blend of having the power and speed you want on a premium stylish laptop. It weighs in starting at 1.272 kilos, so it's easy to carry around and it also gives you flexibility with the Pixel Sense touchscreen, allowing you to easily browse with just the touch of a finger. Video calls should look and sound great with the built-in webcam and studio mics. And if you're worried about your battery life, the Surface Laptop 5 has up to 18 hours. You also get support for Windows Hello facial recognition, so you can securely log into your device without a password. Put simply, it's a gorgeous looking laptop that gives you the power you need to get things done, from when you wake up to when you go to bed. Next up, we have the HP Envy X360. You can get it in a couple of different sizes, but today we'll focus on the 13.3-inch version. This HP Envy X360 is a 2-in-1 laptop, meaning you can flip the screen around and use the included digital pen to write directly onto the screen, just like you would on a tablet. Or you can flip it into a tent mode for streaming your favorite shows. The compact device is priced with the MSRP starting at €899, and at that starting price you get a 12th generation Intel i5 processor, 8GB of RAM and 512 of SSD storage. And you can also, of course, choose to upgrade your specs. And if you're in need of a device that charges fast, this is a good option, with it charging 50% of its battery life in just 45 minutes. Also, the HD display is color calibrated, giving you rich visuals, although you can also upgrade to a 4K OLED display if you wish, which is stunning. Those specs help the HP Envy fit the description of being a great performing, thin and light Windows device for productivity use. More than that, the HP Envy includes sustainable materials like ocean-bound plastic and recycled aluminium. So, if you want to assure your next laptop is one that is also doing its part to create a more sustainable future, the HP Envy is a great option. It looks great, offers flexible use, has an amazing screen and is less damaging on the environment. Lastly, we have the Lenovo Yoga 7i, a flexible 2-in-1 laptop which, just like the other devices we featured, offers great performance in a small package. The one we're looking at is the 14-inch version powered by 12th generation Intel i5 processor, 8GB of RAM and 512GB of storage. The battery is rated to last for up to 16 hours, plus it has an edge-to-edge glossy display which is great for streaming. There's a fingerprint reader for passwordless login with Windows Hello, and all of that comes with a starting recommended retail price of €855. One of the great things about the Yoga 7i is that despite being a compact, thin and light device, Lenovo has managed to offer a full array of ports. There are 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, a micro SD card slot, full-sized HDMI, a standard USB port and a headphone jack. So, if you need to plug in external drives, use wired headphones or transfer photos, you got plenty of options here without the need for an adapter. It also comes with a digital pen for when you want to flip the device to a tablet mode to draw out your ideas. Those are just a few examples of some of the great Windows performance pieces, and there are many more out there. But what about Windows 11 itself? After all, once you've selected your device, how can Windows 11 help you to create, work and play? And to kick things off, if there is one feature you should remember and try out, it's Snap Layouts. Just hover your mouse over the maximize icon with any open application and you'll get a selection of snap layouts to choose from. So, if you want to keep your emails open in your main view while having your social feed appear down the side, you do it in just a few clicks. And same goes for touch users. Just drag your selected application to the top of the screen to see the same selection of snap layouts. So, select your preferred layout. Then Windows will automatically present you with other open apps to complete the layout. Another really quick way to do this is by using the keyboard shortcut Windows plus Z. Try it out yourself. Before we carry on, it's also worth mentioning the UI for Windows 11, which is the most accessible Windows yet. The Start menu is centered and is easily accessible not only with a mouse but also via touch. In fact, all of Windows is easier to use on a touchscreen, with natural swipes and design elements that are user-friendly for when you're not at your desk and still needs access to your emails and files. And speaking of accessibility, for those that need even better access to Windows, there are ways to customize your experience in quick settings. You can find them by tapping on the Wi-Fi, audio, battery icons in the bottom right corner to bring up quick settings. You can then select from different accessibility options depending on your needs. Windows 11 has a narrator that is now compatible with Braille display devices. You can use voice access to navigate all of Windows 11 with just your voice. You can also use live caption, which detects audio from any source on Windows. So whatever you're hard of hearing or in loud environment, you'll never miss what's said. And the final things I'll mention is how Windows 11 helps you collaborate. And the key to this is OneDrive, which is cloud storage that you can access directly from your File Explorer. So, if you want to share a photo or a file with someone, you can share a link with them. And you can even password protect it or set an expiration date if you only want to give them temporary access. To get the most out of OneDrive, you need a Microsoft 365 subscription. You can buy that separately, and if you're on the personal plan, it gets you 1 terabyte of cloud storage. And with the family plan, getting you 1 terabyte each for up to 6 users. And this will also give you access to premium productivity apps like Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. So, once you share the link, you can work on the same file on your own PC at the same time, wherever you are in the world. If your friend is at home and you're at the hotel resort, you're good to go. Why you want to be working when it's a hotel resort is a question for another time. And that's it! Today we had a brief look at 3 devices that we think are great picks from the Windows Performance Collection. So, if you're someone who needs to create, work, play, these devices might be right for you. And there is of course more choice out there if you're looking for the absolute perfect device, but that's the great thing about Windows. And the biggest recommendation I can give you is that if you're able to have the opportunity, go and test drive these pieces yourself. Head into stores, have a feel of the different devices, and try out some of the features that I mentioned. And doing online research, that is great. And yes, that includes watching this video, but getting hands-on with the device you plan to spend so much time with is extremely useful. And that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll be talking more about the other Windows collections at a later date. And until next time, see you around. Bye bye!